Hey guys, it's Ryan here with DP Marketing.Services. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. And what's up? Hey, it's good to see you again. If you're new to the channel, welcome to you. At DP, we do full service digital marketing for plumbing and HVAC shops around the United States and Canada. So thanks for tuning in. And we try to keep these videos coming out like on a weekly basis on just tips, tricks, trends we see to say that help you make smarter decisions, make more money, and grow your business. Today, coming at you with a topic that's really popular, and especially more and more over 2019 and 2020 has gotten more people talking, and that is voice search. Voice search. Sorry. So voice search, what is it? Why do I want it? Why do I care? As you know, people's behavior keeps changing and technology keeps changing to adapt to it, right? So a few years ago, if you wanted to market your business, you needed to be in the phone book. You probably remember those maybe when you were a kid or you used to have them for your business ages ago. Like my kids right now who are like 10 years old have no idea what a phone book is. They just don't. So that's like a method, right? And then it turned into like the internet. You do everything on the internet, and it was Ask Jeeves and Yahoo and then AOL, and then Google became king of the mountain and is still in a lot of ways king of the mountain. But now more and more things are going to like screenless voice commands, right? And you think about it with like people like have Apple Watches or they have an iPhone or they have Google Assistants, maybe the little puck, or they've got Amazon Echoes. And so there's a lot of ways where people are getting more and more comfortable, and they kind of expect to be able to ask Alexa or ask Siri or ask Google to give them a command. And it could be anything like, hey, make a phone call or make a reminder or add this to the shopping list or put on a show on the TV. People are getting more and more comfortable and expect to be able to interact with technology using only their voice. And it's cool and it's crazy and it's scary. And I'm not going to designate this particular video to talking about the pros and cons of the AI revolution. I've got opinions, I've got thoughts, but I'm not going to talk about them here now. You're welcome. Instead, I'm just going to talk about what is voice search, why do you care, and how is it helpful. So to do this, I'm actually going to use an example right now. I'm going to use my phone. So I've got an iPhone with running Google Assistant. So personally, right, this is me. I use Google products for a lot of things. I've got Google smart speakers in my house. I've got Chromecast on my TVs. Obviously, I use Google ecosystem, obviously for business and helping companies grow, but I also personally use like Gmail and we use Google Suite. So I'm kind of comfortable with Google on owning everything about me, right? From calendar to location to photos. They have a lot of my data. So I'm going to use Google Assistant here on the iPhone because it's the easiest way to replicate what happens if you do a voice search on like a smart speaker. So to put this into perspective, I'm going to do a demo real fast to walk you through what happens on a voice search. So I'm going to pretend like I'm a customer and I'm needing to get a plumber, let's say, right? I need a plumber.
Okay, I can help you find a plumber. To find a good fit, I need a few details. What do you need help with?
And then it gives me some options. See that? I'm going to say,
anything I can do to help?
Whoops. I need a plumber. Sorry. Let's go back.
Is this for 1925 Glendale Road?
Yes. Sorry, I'm going to start this again. Yes.
Okay, here are a few options for plumbers.
Okay. So here you'll see that it shows up a couple companies that these are doing Google local service ads. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that. Looks like it's all blown out. These are doing local service ads and they're showing up for doing plumbing. And then what Google's more and more doing into is actually this technology where right now you can see the options, you can click on it, you can call them, they can do all this. And if you do Service Titan or if you do House Call Pro, it will integrate directly into the booking. What Google's more and more moving into, they started doing this last year in 2019, and they're starting to roll it out, is where Google will actually do the entire confirmation of appointment without the customer ever talking to you on the phone. So the customer say, I need a plumber. Google says, great, what do you need? You'll say, unclog a drain. And so they go through this process, and then Google will call you, the business, saying, hey, so-and-so needs help to unclog a drain. Here's their availability, looking at your calendar. Business says, great, I can get them Thursday at 10. Google comes back and says, hey, they can do Thursday at 10. Does that work for you? Customer says yes. Google communicates with the company. All this happens without the customer and the company ever actually meeting, all based around voice. So I'm doing this for my phone to demo it, but you can also do it on a smart speaker, the Google Home. Amazon has a similar service with Alexa. They do Amazon Home Services. Siri has a partnership with Yelp to be able to do that. Not quite as AI involved, but if you say, hey Siri, I need a plumber, it will pull up Yelp listings first. The trick is, as with all changes of technology, companies who adapt to it first are going to experience the most advantage to having this. There's not going to be as much competition. It's not going to be as crowded. It's not going to be as stabilized of a market. So companies who adapt to these sort of voice commands first are able to position themselves to people in their market who are doing those sort of searches. So if you're using Google Local Services, it ties you into the Google system automatically, right? If you're wanting to do stuff like Amazon, use a service like Yext to partner with Amazon. They have a partnership with tying those services together with voice. If you're a DP client, if you work with us, we have that set up for you by default. Basically, just know customers are more and more going to be talking about voice, using their voice, and it's only going to be 2 or 3 businesses who kind of compete and rise to the top. There's not going to be pages and pages of scroll down because there won't be pages. It will only be voice. So just letting you know, this is a big thing. Make sure you're ready. There are things you can do to optimize for it, but a lot of it is just making sure that you are making the decisions to have those pieces online. I would love to hear your thoughts. 1, are you terrified of the robot revolution? Because I am. 2, what are you doing to get ready for voice? Are you targeting much on Amazon? Are you targeting much on Yelp? What are you doing to actually prioritize the voice traffic? And 3, what's your favorite kind of ice cream? I don't know. I feel like I need a third question. Voice search is a hot topic. A lot of people talk about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So leave a comment below. As always, guys, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. We'll see you next week. See ya.